I'm Chrissy Reynolds, and I'm the owner of Sun and Spruce Soaps. I've been here for 5 years, and prior to that, I was a trainer at Domino's Pizza for 20 years.
My name's Wes Reynolds. I'm co-owner of Sun and Spruce Soaps. I worked as a supervisor for Domino's before I came here. The thing that really prepared me for owning my own businesses that I come from the before times, like when we didn't have any money as a Domino's franchise, and we didn't have people that came and fix things, or clean things, or maintenance things, and you just had to do it all yourself. I was used to being left out on an island and being the person that could take care of that stuff and not have to drag somebody else from another region to come deal with my problems, because I would just take care of it. And that's what you do as a small business owner.
We actually found out on vacation we were going to own a Domino's. On the way home, after talking about it while we were hiking, we just made a list of like 5 things we might be good at. His was soap.
Well, when you're making soap, any craft item that you're starting from scratch, learning how to do the first stuff you make is always ugly. And you have to try to sell it because you made it. So it's one of those things where you don't sell a ton of soap because you're a baby soaper and you have to figure out what you're doing and why your stuff doesn't look good or work on your recipe. And so it was a whole big evolution. Blueberry Time was the first soap I ever made, but it was a melt and pour and it had an actual time in it, which doesn't work out. Come to find out. But yeah, that's how you learn. You gotta have a certain amount of products to be a viable business, because not everybody wants bar soap, basically.
Yeah. I think at the first couple markets, maybe the first 2 or 3 we did, they were immediately like, well, what about lotion, or what about this, and so, or other types of soap, and that still happens now, and that's where we get a lot of ideas from. For me, we really added the other lines and things other than soap because I saw him being successful, but had kind of heard things at markets and thought, okay, well, in a time like the present. And really it was just a space issue, I think, too, in the beginning for us, because we started in our house. It was in our kitchen and our dining room. And then once I started making stuff, we were like, okay, we've got to get out of here because this is not working. It's not one that I make, but Blueberry Time's obviously special. That was the first one ever. For me, I mean, I really think Whippies. Whippies are something that I started doing. I had original scrubs. Whippies had not really been, whip foaming sugar scrubs. Whippies had not really been made by anybody else in our region, and you know, one of our regulars, Emily, asked for them. It was really her little idea, and I just brought it to fruition, but I love them. Everybody loves them. They're my favorite thing to make and use. They're a fantastic product. I think because I'm more the face and I talk to everybody and I'm the one that sees everybody, that I get to have a lot more of those moments where, like, you know, during COVID with the hair growth spray, one of our couple friends, their daughter, her hair was like falling out in chunks because she had COVID, and she used the hair growth spray and her hair was full and growing and healthy again, and she had been so embarrassed at school, and so I just had this moment. And I don't know if I get to see all those things all the time and talk to everybody when they're happy with products or when it's helped them, and that's my why. That's my biggest happy.
Have a vision for what we want in life, and one soap store isn't quite enough to accomplish that. So we're going to keep growing, and who knows how big we'll grow.
I'd like to say that I'd be happy with like 4 or 5, and continuing to meet Soapies and help people. The Soapies are our tribe. The Soapies are a fantastic band of people who love handmade soap. So that's our people, our customers, and the reason that we're here. Today we announced our second location. It's in downtown Roanoke, Sun and Spruce number 2.
Okay, this one's cheesy. What advice would you give to an aspiring entrepreneur?
Don't stop. It's going to suck. You're not going to have any money, but eventually you will, so just don't stop.
It falls under don't stop, but being consistent too, like on the days that suck and on the days that are hard and on the days that are scary. Just be consistent, do the same thing, be the same person, give the same great customer service, and just don't be afraid of growing and being uncomfortable. There's going to be a lot of tears and a lot of upset and a lot of things that don't go your way in the beginning, and you just can't give up. Well, see, I did come back to you, I think.
It's the easiest question to answer.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. Is that good?
Yep, that's
okay.
good.
Sorry about that one in the middle. I was
No,
like,
it's
I
okay.
this factory, but I never really thought about it like
It's
that.
okay.
So.
Thank you,
You're
Wes.
like, you said you wanted 6 stores.
She said she wanted 6 stores.
Honestly,